How's it going? Good game last night.
All right, everybody, bring it in. We got a lot to cover today. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition mode. Today, we're gonna get up and down the court in some transition drills.
Focus! Focus! Yeah, let's go! Let's do it! And one! I got ball!
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Now we're rolling. And the back. Hey, good rebound. Lock down, lock down. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. That's on you. Give me the ball. Put it right. You got it. Hey! And one. Go ahead and shoot. Go ahead and shoot.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Wait again.
One more, one more.
Way to finish strong. Let's set up this next drill.
You got it, you got it. Come on, man.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, who's watching now? Give on.
Good. All right, let's move on.
Started, man. It started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Hey, right there! Yeah! That's what the red room for! Ah! Bad boy!
Get your mind right.
Good work, team. Let's get one more drill in.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
I got yours! I got yours! Come get it!
Let's go.
Who's got ball? With the bat!
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, see you later.
Great practice. Now get out there and put up some more shots.
We're the land of the free.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg DA, it's all yours.
And a fresh new face in the NBA, Shea, with endorsements rolling in.
Thanks, David. Shea is marketable, Greg, as they get.
And I'm not too surprised that Che's already landing sponsors. I mean, he has the game, the personality, and he has a lot of people rooting for him.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Westbrook in at the one. And for the Bulls. Does that create any extra incentive, do you think?
Well, when I was playing, I'd say no, but I can tell you the truth now. Yeah, it creates a lot of extra incentive, especially if you're going against a team that may have the home court advantage against you in the playoffs, or also to kind of see what works and doesn't work against them so you can pull out some extra tricks during playoffs. But anyone that doesn't say that, they're giving you the company line, and I understand that, but yeah, it means a little bit more.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Can't hit that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
And they were connecting, and when they're connecting like that, they're hard to beat. Their accuracy from outside, just incredible.
And And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
It's stolen by Green. McLemore with the ball. Now defended by Levine. It's deflected, but they recover it. Here's White. It's rebounded by Houston. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Oh, boy, that was the kind of effort coaches love to see. So active, such energy at the defensive end.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Rockets trail by 4. Harden outside to stop the run, and Harden with the stuff.
The ability of Harden to shift gears, exceptional. He can turn on the Jets off the bounce.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
It's stolen by Green. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. And once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
It's all tied in Chicago. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Rockets elevated by James Harden to one of the league's powerhouse franchises, and he talks about seizing the moment.
This time isn't going to last long. You know, we have a window. It goes by extremely fast. I cherish these moments. You know, I embrace them.
Never a guarantee that the window will remain open.
And superstar players, let's face it, they're best remembered for their championships. It's all about the rings if you're James Harden.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay. I mean, that's what has them in the lead after one.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Rivers. Green is out there with MyCAREER. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's House, and it's small forward. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist from McLemore. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
And the recognition of McLemore, a team-oriented player who is always looking to dish the rock. Yeah, Kevin, and last season, the Bulls making a deadline deal for Otto Porter. I mean, they were doing what they could to add to their youth core. They have quite a number of very young contributors.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And C-Web guys like Levine and Carter, Markkanen and Porter make up the core of this Bulls team.
Yeah, Kevin, and the Bulls were the second youngest team in the league last year. I mean, I know they're rebuilding and looking to the future. I mean, they have talent. It's just a matter of growing the right way.
The first free throw is good.
The former Jayhawk McLemore, a gifted scorer who can really light it up in a hurry.
And the Bulls making a change here. Young's checked in. Chicago ends up going with the new group. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Emmanuel House comes in for MyCAREER. James Harden, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Austin Rivers. Puts it up from 12. Levine can't hit.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
To the paint. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 9 points.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
The shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And it's Westbrook missing. Chicago trailing here. Pass to White. To the inside. And he lays it straight in. 12 points for him.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
The deep three from Harden. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Thanks a lot. High turnovers in the first half, James. I'm sure that ball security will be a focus in the second half.
Yeah, that's still too many turnovers, especially on forced turnovers. So we got to really lock in on our turnovers, make the right play at all times.
James, thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rockets trail. Our second half of basketball. And Bulls have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
That's good from Valentine. Chris, of the guys you went against and played against, who would have benefited from today's style of play the most?
Oh, man, I got a few names. Billy Owens. Billy Owens, to me, was a guy like a Kevin Durant. He couldn't shoot like that, but he did everything on the floor for us there in Golden State. And I think that today, an open game for him where he could get going, oh, man, that would just be incredible. I also think of a guy like Detlef Shrimp. He could post up, he could pop and pick, he could shoot the ball deep, he could shoot off the dribble, finish on the break, whatever you wanted, he could give it to you that way. And I think for both guys, that size, that sweet spot, 6'7", 6'8", but played like a little bit of a guard, those two guys come to mind.
Double team on Westbrook. Rob. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Hutchison. Here's Gafford. Count it. Gafford's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alder.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. To the middle. Lays it up off the glass. Gafford's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, he's a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing a title to cement his legacy.
Some changes for Chicago. Murray comes in for Chandler Hutchison, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Denzel Valentine. It's House outside, gets the three-pointer to fall. House has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Gafford. In the corner, Murray with it. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Russell Westbrook out there with Rivers. Then it's McLemore. Then it's MyCAREER. And it's House in at the power forward position.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And that one's good by Porter.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Bucket is good. 20 points for him.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Passes to McLemore. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union, prospect attendance scores at the draft combine, and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if you have that, it'll be better for everyone. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Pulls it up, and that's good. Lead pass to get it done. And the Bulls lead by 17.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Westbrook surveying the D. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Porter kicks to White. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the layup.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Kept alive by Houston and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after
Timeout.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He doesn't always get the minutes he's gotten tonight, but there's no way they were going to sit him down once he got going. And the crowd has been loving it. A memorable night for him coming off the bench. Outside, Porter. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc, Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and finished off by Westbrook.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Stolen by Tucker. Inside, Harden. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Look, when he's not killing you on the perimeter, he's doing it inside.
He lobs it up, deflects the pass. Chicago again turning it over.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
They never settled for mediocre shot. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Great win for this team, and you, Che, were able to score at will down the stretch. Why were you able to carry the load tonight?
Well, I just kept finding myself in positions where I could finish a play. You know, a lot of this game is about matchups, and the team saw I had some opportunities, and we were able to execute as a group.
Well, you all were playing for each other, and that was evident tonight. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, great job.
Che,
Thanks so
I got
much.
a media request for you, radio.
Okay.
Let's just go over here.
All right.
You go ahead and put these on.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. Oh, hey, yeah, he's here. Che, you're on.
Okay.
Che, welcome to the show. You're on with Hank and the Hornet. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. So you're pretty new to this, Che. I'm just wondering, how do you see yourself fitting in with the team going forward? What's your role there?
My role is just to do what I have to do to get us some wins. You know, we have some great fans here, and I really just want to make them proud.
So what's been the most surprising thing about being an NBA player?
Just how much I was able to learn from my teammates. You know, all these guys are great at what they do, and to be in this environment is pretty amazing. So I'm trying to soak up everything like a sponge.
Good stuff, Che. Well, I tell you what, we'll let you get back to the locker room, but thank you for joining us.
Hey, no problem, bro.
Keep it real, broski.
All right, bro, peace.
Hey, Che, you got a second?
Yeah, what's up?
This is your first time leading the team in scoring. Do you think that helped you become more of a leader overall?
I think you have to earn that over time. You have to prove you're consistent. Anybody can be a scorer, right? But it takes a lot more to be a leader. And honestly, I don't think I'm there yet.
Great. Thanks, Che.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, just real quick from Jimmy. He says he wants a few shots.
Hey, Che.
What's up, Don?
Good to see you.
You too, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Che.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Che, good to see you, buddy.
Got an interview later, right?
Yep.
All right.
All right, so this one.